Hey, welcome back everybody. In section 11-7 and 8, you had problems on the Pythagorean theorem. Now, I'm assuming that you folks are okay, but in previous years, the one problem they had trouble on was number 21. So, I'm going to do that one. Find an expression for the area in terms of h. This is what you were given. This side is A, this side is A. That is H. This side is also A, but it got split in half. So this is A over 2 and A over 2. Okay, so area of a triangle equals base times height divided by 2. Or 1/2 base times height. Okay, so we have a formula already. Problem is, it can only have H. It has a B there. So we need to figure the base. Okay, the base is A. So 1/2 AH. Okay, so we have a formula, but it needs to be in terms of H and only H. That means we have to somehow get rid of this A. Now, the Pythagorean theorem is necessary. Do you see the right triangle? Okay, so this side is H, this is A, this is A over 2. We need to set up the Pythagorean theorem with these variables. Okay, so x squared plus y squared equals z squared. The two legs are h and a over 2. So h squared a over 2 squared equals a squared. That's your hypotenuse. You can tell again because it's across from the 90. Now, again, if we can just replace this a, then we'll have a formula that just has h in it. So we need to solve for a. We need to get a by itself on one side. Let's simplify this some more. This is a squared over 4 equals a squared. Okay, I'm going to get a all on one side. I'm going to subtract a squared over 4. So h squared equals a squared minus a squared over 4. You can't subtract unless you have a common denominator. I'm going to multiply by 4. H squared equals 4a squared over 4 minus a squared over 4, which gives us 3a squared over 4. We need to get a by itself. Okay, so wait, let me write it here. H squared equals 3a squared over 4. If we can get a by itself, we can plug it in here and we'll have a formula. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. That'll get rid of the fraction. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that doesn't cancel. There's nothing to cancel with. Okay, so 4h squared equals 3a squared. Divide by 3. So 4h squared over 3 equals a squared. Now I just square root both sides. A equals what was that? Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of h squared is h over square root of 3. So now we have a. So area of a triangle is 1/2 AH squared. We have a equals 2h over radical 3. We're going to substitute this into a. So the area is 1/2. In place of a, I'm going to put 2h over radical 3 times h squared. 2's cancel, h's multiply. I will have h squared over radical 3. Almost done. You cannot have a radical in the denominator. So now we have a equals h squared radical 3 over 3. And that's it. Okay, hope that helps. We'll see you in the next one.